So one of the activities we offer here is abseiling. Abseiling is an activity where you stand at the top, you'll be attached to a safety line, and you control your descent down. It's a good activity to push people's boundaries. A lot of people have fears of heights, so it's a really good thing to sort of conquer those fears and expand you. So it's a challenge by choice activity. If you don't want to go up to the top, you don't have to. If you don't want to do the small one, you don't have to. It's all about challenge by choice, and it's just a really good activity to expand your range of what you're willing to do.
One of the other activities we do here is crate stacking. We use the crates back there. You work in 2s to 3s to build a crate as hard as you can up this tower over here. It's good team building activity, so if you come down here as a day trip, you sort of can build as a team, you can work well and sort of find who's good at balancing, who's good at stacking, who's good at passing. It's a good team building activity.
So, as well as the other activities we offer, we also do high ropes. High ropes consist of 4 different activities. You've got high all aboard, Jacob's ladder, climbing challenge, and trapeze. All of these are to do with climbing up to heights. So with trapeze, you climb up to the little platform, jump off and try and grab the trapeze. Climbing challenge is just a race between 2 of you, using teamwork as well, straight to the top. Jacob's ladder is more about teamwork and working it together. As you get higher, the gaps get bigger, so you've got to use each other to help get up. And high all aboard, again, all about balance, all about teamwork. Again, because it's at heights, it's another challenge by choice activity. Some people may only want to get halfway up, some people might want to get to the top, some people might want to jump off it. It's all about what the person wants, but that's high ropes.
This is go-karts. We have a track going around here. This is a self-led session, so you can easily set it up and get it ready for the next group. You can either do single races, so you race round doing 5, 2 laps, it doesn't really matter, or you can have a Grand Prix where you go into that pit stop over there, swap over drivers, put the helmets on, and race around again. It's just a fun, easy session to run in between big activities.
So another activity we have canoeing. Canoes are normally stored there. Launched from the slipway, you get the guys in the boat and you just put them up, push them out. You normally have an instructor on the water as well before they get on the water, just to make sure there's someone on there for safety purposes. Yeah, and there's 2 different types of activity we can do. We can either do a canoe trip around the island, which is where you go up there, the river splits into like a snake tongue, and you can go around the island, and it's just that will take up most of the session, paddling around. Good chance to talk to your group, get to know your group. Or you can sort of have a fun canoe session up there. There's sort of like a sheltered area, really good for playing games. Again, good to get to know your group because there's lots of interaction between you and the group. But again, some people may have phobias of that of the water, so again, another challenge by choice activity. So if something comes to jumping up or capsizing, people may not be comfortable with that, so you don't make anyone do anything they're not comfortable with. Yeah, it's a really good fun session.
We have the option here of residential, so they can stay here overnight and do a lot more activities during 2 or 3 days. We have an occupants here of about 60 people in these rooms up above, and it just gives them the chance to experience the whole effect of this centre and the whole enjoyment of every activity.
So another way of delivering activities is to have educational side to it. Here at Vale they have a learning outside the classroom quality badge, which basically means that they have been seen to offer educational stuff to a standard that is going to benefit people. But education activities, education outdoor adventure is a big part of this industry.
Here at Eaton Vale we can also do day trips, so groups can just come down and park in this car park, then come here just for a day, even just a morning to do an activity, just so they can get out of their normal routine, have a laugh with their mates, and even, as you've just heard in there, do some educational stuff. So schools could come down, sort of learn about the environment or how erosion affects the water. It's just a good way of expressing different ways of learning.
So when you're leading a session, what is also to consider is the 3 different ways people learn. People learn and they'll take on information differently, so you're going to have to cater for all of them because you want to make sure everyone understands what's going on so they can get the most out of the session. So you've got kinesthetic, which are people that learn by doing. So for this you'll give a demonstration, really allow them to understand and then get them to do it and just speak them through it. That will really help them to get it into their heads. Some people learn by audio, so talk them through it stage by stage, really help them to understand. And some people will understand better by reading something. It may be an idea to on your session to have a few print out cards, pass them around the group. So if someone does want to take the time to read, have plenty of pictures on there as well. Really save your time, make sure everyone understands, and everyone enjoys your session.